Hey guys, it's Cassie and today we have a luxury unboxing haul. We have 3 items, okay, all of which are very versatile. I did pick them specifically for the upcoming fall season, everybody's favourite fashion season, but they're all very versatile and can be used throughout the year. One is a wish list item. Very excited to hear your thoughts. But I also did want to cover in this 2 items that I ended up returning and why they didn't work out, especially because I was really excited about these items at the time, and I don't know, maybe you are and you want to hear my experience of why it didn't work out. So I'll be covering those too. All of the links will be below. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Guys, are you ready? Let's go. But before we jump into the first item, I got these items from Farfetch. So thank you to Farfetch for sponsoring this part of the video. And yes, I have a code for you. I love working with them. I love using their site. I actually went on my Farfetch account and found the first order I ever made, which was in 2014. So I've been using Farfetch for a very long time. Now, if you didn't know, Farfetch is an online platform that is home to over 3,000 brands, boutiques and department stores all over the world. So when you make your purchase, it could literally come from anywhere. So the items that I am showing you today, I will also tell you where they came from in the world, what boutique and all of that business. They have the brands that we know and love, but then they also have a really great selection of like new and emerging designers. I personally love to have a scroll through the new in section and discover new names that I've never heard of before doing cool stuff, so I love that. They also have a loyalty scheme, okay, it's called Access, and basically you get rewarded for the more that you shop on Farfetch with discounts here and there, exclusive designers that are only available at a certain access point and stuff like that. As you know, I have my edit on Farfetch. I will have a snippet of it here where I basically link things that I have on my wish list or just things that have caught my eye and, you know, deserve a little bit of attention. So I will also have that link below in case you want to have a look. My code is on the screen. Go forth, use it, have yourself a discount. Thank you so much to Farfetch for sponsoring this portion of the video. Okay, item number 1. So, it is from Jacques. Now, here's my thing. I can get very within my comfort zone about specific styles of pieces. So, let's take jackets for example. I know I love a bomber jacket. If there's a bomber jacket version of something available, I know I'm going to love the style, I know I'm going to love the proportions of it on myself and all of that business. So recently I've been trying to, you know, dip my toes into stuff a little bit outside my comfort zone but are within my style to give myself a little bit of variety in my wardrobe. So I saw this sodding jacket, it's from the La Montagne collection, and it piqued my interest. It came, and I'm not going to lie to you, I've worn it 2 times now and I am absolutely in love. So, it is this it's super boxy, it's very oversized in the shoulders, okay? And although at first glance you may think she's borrowed that from her dad, slander, stop. I just really, because it's cropped, it doesn't swallow me, in my opinion, too much. And I just love the fact that you have this kind of very slouchy, oversized jacket that's very boxy and cut off, and you pair that with something the opposite on the bottoms, pair it with a boot, whatever, and it just gives like a really interesting but yet fabulous look. Honestly, this outfit just gives cool fashion girl but in a relatable way. I love where the cut of the jacket ends, okay? Because it means that, like I said, you don't get swamped by this thing, okay? You don't end up looking like Uncle Fester from Addams Family, you know? She's just going shopping, she's doing a little bit of perusing, but guess what? If her ex shows up, she's in that moment where she's like, I'm glad you saw me like this. I'm sodding glad that this is how you saw me. It's very thick, it's heavy, it feels on your shoulders. What does that even mean? I got this in a size 38. I could have done a size smaller, but to be honest with you, I really like the vibe and how this fits. It also came from, my pronunciation of this is going to be wrong and I've forgotten, somebody told me how to pronounce it and I've forgotten, so I'm sorry. It's from Witkak in Poland, which apparently is a very, very cool, big designer boutique there. So fabulous news. So I'm very happy with her, and we've already slayed a number of looks together. So welcome to the family. You're already pulling your weight. Love you. Okay, now I want to tell you about the two things that didn't work out. They both happened to be jacques as well. First thing was the jacques, they were just calling it like long sleeve jacket. It's more of a top because you can't wear anything underneath this, as I found out. So I ordered it in the hot pink because I was like, oh, look at me going outside my comfort zone and buying, you know, a colour that I wouldn't usually go for. So I tried it on in a 36. It's got these hook and eyes to secure it. The problem is that it kind of depends on the length of your torso. Because it comes down, the bottom half of my body is bigger than the top. So basically, I couldn't do the buttons of the, like, last three because it was like, oh, well, the hips are engaged, like, I can't help you here. And it absolutely looked ridiculous, to be very honest with you. And do you want to know what, as well? As I was trying it on, I was like, I don't even know how, like, there's not much versatility in this piece. Like, you wear it with trousers and that's it. Like, the next item I was really excited about, okay? And I talked to you guys about it a number of times. These were the, I'm sorry, I think I have a hair. And I got excited about these because I love those slit trousers and all of that. It was a slit down the side. It's got 4% elastane. I should be fine. I personally need a bit of stretch, okay? My body wasn't made for raw materials like that. I bought a size 38. I got it up fine. Here's the issue. It was so tight over my calves that it was uncomfortable. Also, it was extremely long. I looked like I'd poured myself into sausage casing. It wasn't doing what it should do. You know, clothes have a job. They should be there to help you execute the moment. And I'm sorry if you're dragging me down, you have to be cut loose. And so she got returned. Obviously, I returned those two items, doing that through Farfetch. I mean, I just did it through my account. DHL guy turned up at my door the next day. Bada bing, bada boom, sorted. In place of that, I was then looking for some alternate trousers that gave me what I wanted the jacques trousers to give me, but in a better way. Anyway, I stumbled across this off-white pair, and basically what I like about them is that they look very tailored, slightly formal, up until the ankles. And then at the ankles, you have a slit at the back. I really like these. I like the way they fit. These are also 4% elastane, but this 4% actually felt like it was doing its job. They're very comfortable. Again, like I said, the top is very formal looking. You know, you've got the little clasps and the zip and everything else. It actually says off-white formal. So, I don't know if that's a line of theirs or something. I like the little, very subtle off-white prints. You know, all of that. It's got like a tiny little tag thing on the back that also says off-white. This gives me, she's negotiating the contract, but she's doing so with a little razzle-dazzle, you know, with a bit of sparkle. I did just want to wear my off-white top with this because I thought they were a fabulous pairing. I don't necessarily like these trousers with sneakers. This to me is more of a like heel moment, I think, only just because when it's with sneakers, you know, this bit, because the slit is at the back, it just sort of like, it's giving flares. Giving flares in not a good way. These came from Browns in London, and I got these in a size 40. And the last item is an item from my wish list that I picked up. I realised there's a pair of shoes that I really should have, okay? And it's actually quite shocking, based on the number of pairs of shoes that I do have, that I don't already have these shoes. Now, the colour, if you know what I'm talking about, the colour that I ended up getting them in is going to surprise you, because at the time I was like, yes, I wanted a yellow, a canary yellow. But then I saw this colour and I don't know, she was kind of doing it for me. I don't even know how to describe this colour to you because it's a mixture between a hot Elle Woods-worthy pink and slightly purple. This is the 105mm heel height. They do, I think, three other heel heights. This is the highest. I think as far as high court shoes go, they're on the comfier side. Now, I went for a size 39. A lot of people actually recommend, I think, that you go down half a size. I see why they would say that. But at the same time, I'm happy that I went with a 39. Tiny, like, I can tell that over time it's going to open up a little bit, but it's not going to give a huge amount. I don't want it to be too tight that I feel like, you know, my foot is going to lose circulation, and I also don't want my foot coming off the back of it and next thing you know I've got a flip-flop. The whole gang's here, and by the whole gang I mean everything in this haul. The trousers just give a moment to the shoes. I also love where the trouser ends on the foot. Do you see? The jacket just makes sense, okay? And for my foray into something a little bit outside of my comfort zone, I'm so happy. I'm very comfortable with her, even though she's outside of the comfort zone. There's so many other delicious colours as well. They look like gems, you know, because of the satin. They're like, ooh, so delicious and glorious. Now, what I like about these shoes is that they can do casual and formal. So you can wear them exactly with like a tailored pant and whatever, and I don't know, wear them to your court appearance. Or you could wear them with jeans, you know, doing a casual food shop. I don't know how you dress to do your food shop, but if you are wearing Manolo hangies to do your food shop, I salute you, but you know what I mean, right? It's a classic shoe for a reason, and she has earned herself that title. Now, these came from Harvey Nichols here in the UK, so didn't have to travel that far. And yes, guys, let me know what you thought of my 3 new additions to the wardrobe. Thank you so much to Farfetch for sponsoring this video. The code will be on the screen once again because I would hate for you to forget it. I'm going to leave a link to another video here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. And in the words of my father...
If you like it, tell your friends. If you don't, keep your mouth shut.
I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.